Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. First and 10. They send Godwin in motion. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes Otten in motion. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here, an early 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
This is a really well-executed comeback route. What they're teaching the receiver, out of the break point, you want to work both downhill back to the quarterback, but also towards the sideline, and that's exactly where the ball brought him. Great job keeping his feet in bounds to secure the catch.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Throwing is Young. Quick throw here is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Cougar 19.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Ready? 18, Pioneer.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And he'll take it on in. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Oilers. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Oilers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
They'll look to throw here and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. They'll look to throw. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
On the jump.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go!
To throw, Young. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but With the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Third and 5. Here's Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
They'll go play action with Young. Going up top. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Cooper going in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Cooper. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. It's Riley Dixon coming on now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Here's Young to throw. That one complete to Leggett. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. To the left side to Godwin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll drop to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. You wonder if it would have been better served just letting it go and taking a chance on the hop. Fair catch inside the 5. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. On play action, Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 2nd down, Young. He'll tuck it and take off. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Huge catch and run. They finally get him down. But there's a flag. Not sure if this one's going to stand. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The motion man is Sanders. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
65 Jack, 65 Jack. Go.
From the gun, it's Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Ready, break.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go, sack. 70 range, 70 range.
Here's Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Come on.
Young quickly out to Leggett. Down the sideline. And he will score. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Houston. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Ready up. Hawk 70. Ready. 60 bison.
They send Godwin in motion. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw again. This one caught left side by Evans. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Back to the air one more time. A pass pulled in by Irving. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now, faking the give. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Buccaneers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Young to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and a yard.
Ready? Set go.
Young. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
Ready, set.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Go, track, coach. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he'll get about 5.
Let's go. Ready?
A second down throw for Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That one intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Tag. Proper waiting. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Here we go, set.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. 1st and 10.
Hawk 7, come on.
A run with Brooks. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come back, team. Come back, team. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Seven Pirates. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Lion. Buffalo 18. And up.
On 1st down is Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look downfield once again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to try it here again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
He'll try to run for it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A toss left side, caught by his running back. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Going up top for Evans. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And 3rd down coming up. The handoff is Irving. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.